just before the abusive and violent threat from my partner, I was actually really excited. We were about to go on a summer holiday to a beach. And it was the first time I had done that as an adult. And I had been looking forward to this for such a long time. I bought new swimwear, I bought a beach hat, I bought a beach bag. I was so excited. And I was so excited that I hadn't paid attention to where we were going because it wasn't really relevant. It was just a little apartment, walking distance to the beach, and it was going to be fabulous. And then he threatened me with significant violence, and we were supposed to go 2 days later. And that's when I learned that sometimes the decisions I had to make, now that I was in an abusive relationship, weren't going to be good decisions. They needed to be the decision that I could live with. And in this case, I had a choice. I could go on the holiday and be really fearful that he might lose his temper again, and this time I could die and he'd just dump my body in the bush, and no one would know what happened or where to find me, and my parents would always wonder, what happened to her? Or I could tell him at home that I didn't want to go on this holiday, risk that he would get really, really angry with me, but at least there would be a crime scene in my home. There would be a place for the police to start their investigation, and my parents would know where I was. That's the decision that I made. 2 really tough decisions. But that was the one I could live with, was my parents knowing where I was, where my body was, and what had happened to me. Being in an abusive domestic violence situation is just really shitty. Sometimes there are no really good solutions. There are just the decisions that you can live with. And so while you may not have all of the answers about how you're going to leave and where you're going to go and how you're going to afford it and what you're going to do next, that could be still your best decision. And if you have kids, just think about this. What's better for them? To have you around in their lives and things at home to be, you struggle to afford where to live and be living in somebody else's place for a little while? Or is it not being at home at all and then being at the mercy of the other abusive parent?